Hello students, welcome in science class. Today we will start with the topic types of chemical reactions. There are 5 types of reactions: combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction, double displacement reaction, and oxidation and reduction reactions. So we will first discuss the combination reactions. Combination reaction, the reaction in which two or more elements or compounds combine to form one single product are called combination reaction. As the name suggests, if two or more elements combine to form one single product, okay, only the one product is formed in the combination reactions. Now let's see this activity. This is the example for combination reaction. It is saying take a small amount of calcium oxide, it is generally known as quicklime, in a beaker, and slowly add water to this. Touch the beaker. Okay, touch the beaker. Do you feel any change in temperature? Yes. The answer is yes. How we are knowing that? Because the bubbles are arising, and while doing the experiment we came to know that heat is released in this reaction, that the heat is released during this reaction. That's why the bubbles are producing and the beaker become hot. Now what is there in the activity? That when we add calcium oxide or quicklime, this is generally known as chuna, okay, dissolved in water, it will form a solution, aqueous solution of calcium hydroxide. As in this reaction the bubbles are producing, heat is released, so we will write heat here also. Okay, now we will write the reaction. Calcium oxide, Ca2 positive, O2 negative, 2 will cancel and it will be CaO plus water, that is H2O, gives, it is in solid, that is in powder state, and liquid calcium hydroxide, Ca2 positive, OH negative. Crisscross it, it will be CaOH twice. That is aqueous solution plus heat is released. Okay, it is generally or commonly known as slaked lime. The common name of calcium hydroxide is slaked lime, and this is our quicklime. Okay, this solution of calcium hydroxide, the solution of quicklime in water forms called calcium hydroxide, is used for whitewashing. Earlier it was using for whitewashing, now we are using POP. This is an example of combination reaction as the two reactants combine to form one single product. Okay, that's why it is called combination reaction. Now in this reaction heat is released. Okay, not in all combination reactions the heat is released, only in few cases the heat is released. So those reactions in which the heat is released along with the product, that are called exothermic reactions. Exothermic reactions, in which exo means release, thermal means heat, energy. Okay, if in the reaction heat is released along with the product, then that are called exothermic reactions. Here the definition is given. Reactions in which heat is released along with the formation of products are called exothermic chemical reactions. After doing whitewashing, this calcium hydroxide slowly reacts with carbon dioxide present in the air. So the reaction, it is calcium hydroxide plus carbon dioxide combines to form calcium carbonate plus water. Okay, this calcium carbonate gives shiny finish to the wall. Shiny finish to the wall. This happens slowly and gradually. This is a slow process. But beta G, it is not an example of combination reaction. It is observed after doing whitewashing. Okay, after doing whitewashing, it gradually reacts with carbon dioxide and form calcium carbonate plus water. It is also, the calcium carbonate is also a formula for marble. Calcium carbonate, it is also the formula for marble. Okay, so this is the example of quicklime dissolved in water and it will form slaked lime that is used for whitewashing. Now we will discuss some more examples of combination reactions, as one is the burning of carbon or coal. Carbon is there in wood, coal, coke, charcoal. Okay, when it burns means it reacts with oxygen. It reacts with oxygen and it will gives carbon dioxide. So this is the combination reaction. Two reactants combine to form one single product. So it is a combination reaction. Otherwise, all the burning reaction or the combustion reactions, they are producing heat. That's why they are also known as exothermic reactions. Okay, one more example is of burning of magnesium ribbon. Okay, that will also produce magnesium oxide. Single product is formed, heat is released. That's why it is also a combination as well as exothermic reaction. One more example of combination reaction, that is the formation of water. H2 plus O2 gives H2O. Okay, always remember to balance the chemical reactions. Okay, always your reactions should be balanced. So this is the combination reaction, but it is not an exothermic reaction because in this reaction the heat is not released. Okay, H2 plus O2, these are in the gaseous form. When they react, they form the water, that is our H2O. It is an example of combination reaction but not an example of exothermic reaction. So in the exam, if the examples of combination reactions may be asked, so you can write any example of combination reaction. If they asked for exothermic reaction, you can write this one, you can write this, you can write of magnesium burning ribbon also. Okay. Now we will do some other examples of mainly exothermic reactions, but that are not combination but only the exothermic. The first one is burning of natural gas. These examples are given in your book also. Burning of natural gas. Natural gas is CH4. It is commonly known as biogas. Okay. In the biogas reactors, it is formed, that is CH4. When it burns, in the presence of oxygen, it burns, it will form carbon dioxide gas plus H2O in the form of vapors. Okay. Now let's see. Here two products are formed, so it is not a combination reaction. But in this reaction, heat is released, so it is an exothermic reaction. Okay. Now there is need to balance it. Carbon 1, carbon 1. Hydrogen 4, hydrogen 2. So here we will multiply it with 2. Now the hydrogen become 4, but our oxygen 2 plus 2, 4. Now, so here we will write 2. So it is balanced. The second example is respiration. Respiration, that is the oxidation of glucose to produce energy. We need energy to stay alive. Okay, and we get this energy from food. Whatever we eat, we get energy from that. For example, if we eat rice, potato, bread, okay, anything you can eat, then it get digested in our body. Digested means breaks down into simpler substances, simpler soluble substances. It get converted to that simpler substances glucose. After that, this glucose get react with oxygen. This is respiration. Okay, the oxidation of glucose to produce energy is called respiration. As in this process energy is produced, energy is released, so it is an example of exothermic reaction. So the reaction is C6H12O6, that is the glucose get oxidized, means reacts with oxygen, then it form carbon dioxide plus water and energy. So that's why the respiration is considered as an exothermic reaction. In the exam, this question may be asked कि how do you think that the respiration is an exothermic reaction or process? So in this way you can explain this reaction and you can also write this reaction also. In this reaction, two or more products are formed. That's why this is not a combination reaction, but the energy is released. That's why it is an example of exothermic reaction. Okay, now the third example that is given in our book of exothermic reaction is decomposition of vegetable matter. That is the compositing. Composting. In this process, energy is released. That's why this is also considered as exothermic reaction. That is only the example of decomposition of vegetable matter. Okay. So in this way, what we have done, combination reactions, two or more reactants combine to form one single product. Example of quicklime dissolved in water forms slaked lime, that is used for whitewashing. Heat is also released, so this is considered as exothermic reaction. Gradually this slaked lime combines with carbon dioxide present in air and gives a shiny finish to the wall. And this calcium carbonate is also a formula for marble. Some other examples of combination reactions, that is the burning of coke, burning of magnesium ribbon, formation of water. And some other examples of exothermic reactions, that is the burning of natural gas. One is the respiration, that is the oxidation of glucose to produce energy. And last one is decomposition of vegetable matter. So this is all about the combination reaction. I hope you all are able to understand it properly. Thank you.